What's up, everyone? Back with another figure to review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Predator Jungle Demon. This was the 2017 exclusive where Predators were celebrating the 30th anniversary. As you can see, there's the box, Predator Jungle Demon, and on the side of the box there you see the name Predator, and there you see that good looking, I really like that good looking picture where Predator, is camouflaging with the leaves of the jungle right there, and there's that 30th anniversary Jungle Demon, and the left side of the box there's that logo Predator, then there's that 30th anniversary Jungle Demon as well, and the top of the box 17 nut Predator, and then Fox, Neca, and then the credits, for the people who made this figure, big thanks to them. And yeah, in the back side of the box there's to see the other figures that were released along with the 30th anniversary. These are the figures that came in the older waves, and this is the one that they released for 2017, and I finally got this guy like a couple weeks ago because he was going by fast. This guy, these guys were going fast when they were releasing. I like how they added it changes colors like the chameleon and it uses the jungle. I like that quote because that's the quote that the girl said when they encounter the Predator. That's when he first took its first victim. And yeah, I really like that movie. I watched it when I was little, and that movie made me a fan of the Predator. And yeah, I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna open it so that way we can look what we got. Okay, this is the Jungle Demon Predator. As you can see, this is the figure. Let's start off with the measurement tape, see how tall he is. He measures up right about 8 inches. 8 inches tall, this figure. Yep. It's a nice figure. I like how in the box, they gave us this little background of the jungle. Actually, the thermal vision. There you see the tree branches, and there you see the leaves of the jungle. I really like what they added. It's a really nice texture. I really like it. And yeah, this is the Jungle Demon. There's that translucent plastic, and then they added, the camouflage, the green like spots like all over it. I really like how they added the two flashing eyes, when they pop off when Mac, when he first saw him, Bill Duke, he first saw the Predator right after he killed Jesse Ventura with his plasma caster, made a hole right through his chest, and then Mac saw him flashing his eyes, and then that's where everybody started shooting like crazy. I really like the image. This is I'm guessing this is the scene where Max saw him, and I really like how they added this. This makes me think that they would have probably like a little button or something that would flash these lights, but it does not. I checked everywhere, and it would have had something right there for them, and we would have had batteries there too included, but no, he doesn't have anything to light up. It would have been super cool if they added, the light, his eyes would light up, not just painted them, But the texture, everything, I really can't complain, There you see the helmet, half of it's cloaked, and the other half, the bottom half is just painted all green, green and bits of yellow on it. It's a really nice texture. I really like it. There's the backside, they even did the backside. I know in some Predators they when there's another predator. I forgot what do I call it, but the dark horse predator, where he was like all blue from the side, and then in the back it was just all red, you know. And also there's a thermal vision predator from the 2014 movie, where that thermal vision predator was all thermal, and in the back, it's thermal, you know, with the yellow, orange, and like blue, you know, like just the front side, and then the back side was just all blue, no colors was showing. You know, that was like a little disappointing, but I'm really glad that they actually added the back side of the predator, you know, because even though we mostly gonna have the predator at front, you know, I really like how they just finished the backside. You know, the backside, you know, is that extra detail that they NECA added, and I really like that. You know, and for accessories, you know, he came with the plasma caster. You know, well, it's considered an accessory because, you know, you can take it off him. You know, so you just gotta like put it right there. You know, like right about here, always from the bottom, and then you just slide it on the shoulder, like right there, you know, and just push it in, and there he has it, you know. And just like watch out with his hairs, you know, don't get stuck in there, so that way you don't have to struggle on putting it in, you know. His hairs can be a bit in the way, you know. And the good thing about it is that his hairs, you know, they're nice rubber plastic. They're nice and spread, you know. They're not that type of plastic that's just hard and they're just all attached to each other, you know. Those were like the older figures, you know, like the old McFarlane figures, you know. They were like really difficult for having the figure, you know, to move, you know. It would limit the movement of the figure, you know, because of its hair were all too like attached, you know. And they were really hard to like, especially when they had the plasma caster, you know. And this one, you know, might limit a little bit but not as much as the older figures. But this NECA, you know, NECA probably like learned that mistake from McFarlane, so I'm really glad that they went with these spread, you know, separately dreads, you know. Even the dreads are like top part are camouflage, and the bottom side, the half of the side are cloaked, and in the end it ends back to camouflaging, you know. It's a nice little detail what they did. They could have gone all cloaked, but they decided to add it, you know, the half cloak and half, you know, the camouflage, you know. And I like how they added the trophies, you know. The trophies as well, they're half, I don't know if you can guys see that, but yeah, you see that? They're half cloaked and half camouflage, you know, along with his spinal cord. The spinal cord that he carries, you know, around his neck. All of it's cloaked, and the only thing that they added was this one. A little bit of camouflage there, and yeah, the front side, his body right here, is the one that's, you know, camouflage, because, you know, he's right in the leaves, you know, in the trees. And the feet also, you know, almost like the majority of his front body is half camouflaged. His wrist blades are retractable. You can extend them, and they can fall back and retract. He's got a closed fist, you know. I also talked about how like it could be a little useless having a closed fist, you know, for like not being able to grab anything, but, you know, that's what they decided to go with, you know. they're also on a little ball peg, so they can always be removable and exchange it for another hand from another figure. But what would you want to do there if it's the half cloak one? It's not gonna make sense. His whole body's cloak, and except for his hand, that won't make sense. But yeah, also the little plasma caster's on the ball peg too. You can turn it with it any way you want it, and you can move it forward and back. And the same thing, just like any other. There's like a ton of Jungle Hunter variants. Like there's been the first wave. The first waves. It's been the classic Predator for the 2010 a movie, and then this one, from the first movie. There's been an unmasked and masked Predator Jungle Hunter. There's also been there's also been the 2-pack exclusive, and just so many Jungle Hunters. Recently just so many Jungle Hunters. But anyways, I'm really liking this one. This one will make it like unique. And just like every Jungle Hunter, it has those tubes. It's always be careful not to like snap them off. Especially this one also when you want to like move his arm. It doesn't limit his elbow or his forearm. But except for this one, if you want to lift his like hand up, this can actually break. I've always not liked having this little tube, connected from the shoulder to the chest. I really never liked that little tube there. And the control panel can open. I know in some other older waves doesn't open, and I like what they added. They added the cloak and still inside there. Well, it's not inside; it's actually the outside. But I like how they added the control panel. Able to open. And this hand, the open hand, probably looking at his trophy, admiring. And yeah, for articulations, he's got that joint on the shoulders. You can turn all the way up, and you can turn lift up, and the sides. He's got the double joint on the shoulders. You can see the joints are also translucent plastic. Everything's translucent. Got joints on the crutch, and he's got double joints on the knees, both knees. So that's really good, excellent. Pivot ankles on the toes, and he's got a swivel on the torso, on the waist. And he's on a ball joint, the upper torso, and ball joint on the head. And, it's just a little limited for the plasma caster, but you can move his head like at a good range. You can also look down, look left, look right, look left, and yeah, this was the Jungle Demon. Jungle Demon Predator, and I'm really happy that I got this figure because I didn't get the chance to get him when they were released. So now I got this guy from a friend, because he was selling it at a good price, and I ended up buying it for him because I've always wanted the Jungle Demon, and I'm really happy that I finally got him. This was the Jungle Demon. For you guys, I really recommend it. If you guys are into the Predators, like this one, there's so many Jungle Predators, Jungle Hunters. There's so many variants, and this one, this one makes him like a little like unique. I would say unique because this one is the one that the exclusive. They were celebrating their 30th anniversary, and I really liked it. 1987 was when the movie was released, directed by John McTiernan, rest in peace. Also Stan Winston, you know, creator of the Predator, Stan Winston, and also the Thomas brothers, the writers of the story, Jim and John Thomas, or some Thomas brothers, you know, just Thomas brothers. And yeah, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, who was the protagonist of the movie, you know. Many people wish that they could have him back in another Predator sequel or in a future Predator movie, you know. I really would like that idea, you know, that him coming back, you know. Everybody wants to see Dutch back, you know, go toe-to-toe with the Predator again. Thank you guys for watching. This was the Jungle Demon Predator. I'm really enjoying this figure. I'm going to be doing more figures. If you like it, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. And I'll be seeing you then. Thank you.